We've knocked it down, NHL. Guys, this is that new series type we talked about, but it's football time. Jeff Tom?
Hey, you know what? Talking to town, Browns. Do it for you.
Man, have we taken an interesting first team to try and make something happen with. Now, while we don't have the actual Cleveland Browns roster, we are fantasy drafting and trying to take this team from zero to hero.
5 years or less.
Guys, if this is your first time watching the MMC, this is what we are going to be doing now in this channel. So if you enjoy rebuilds, if you enjoy fantasy drafts, and you enjoy GM simming, this is your place to be. This is Chef Tom. He's a chef. He's a genius mind. I am Jeff. I am not a chef, but I also am a genius mind. When it comes to sports, guys, it is our thing. That is our niche. And now we've assessed the situation. We know that our viewers love this, and this is what we are going to bring to you from a content perspective in 2019. So do me a favor. Before we can get this draft started, go hit that like button.
Up there.
It's up there. You can do it. I'll give you a second. 1 second. You're good now. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Turn notifications on. And get ready for what will be the biggest MMC year that we've ever had. What have we called this year, Chef Tom? What are we going for?
Shit or get off the pot year.
Oh, it's the shit or get off the pot year. I don't know about you, but I picked the Browns because I'm going to the Super Bowl.
5 or less.
And I'm getting off the pot. So, Chef Tom, let's get into it, my friend. It is that time.
Break it down. 20 picks is what we're doing right now. And like we kind of hinted at, it's going to be a full simulation series.
Some goodness.
So,
are you ready to see what the Browns draft? So, the first thing I have to do and remind myself is first, obviously, start the draft. That'd be good.
Pause the clock.
Yeah, so start draft.
Pause the clock. There you go. Pause the draft.
Okay, so.
Don't know where we're drafting. We are 13, actually. Sorry.
13, so not too bad.
That's respectful.
Not bad. So, Myles Garrett
just went
off to Oakland. So, who are... Oh, hello.
Okay, so, I mean...
Oh, hello.
Wagner's the best middle linebacker in the game.
He is, but positionally. So, remember, guys, with us having 5 years to turn this team over...
Age really shouldn't be a concern.
It shouldn't.
At the same time, it's fully based on simulation, so...
But are we a defensive team? Like, what is our thought?
Oh, my general defense win championship.
So you're thinking Bobby Wagner's our guy?
Look, there's literally two top middle linebackers.
Not even gonna waste my time.
In the league. Wagner's one.
Bobby Wagner. Last, I got. We shall continue. So Keenan Allen just went. To me, the next logical choice that we probably need to get done here.
Offensive weapon?
Definitely an offensive weapon. Like, it looks like there's still some decent guys left here.
Are you thinking wideouts? Are you thinking tight ends? Or you think, well, tight ends a little bit. Halfbacks, wideouts, or QBs? I
would love to get a wideout one. I think that'd be a solid choice for us. There's definitely a lot of QBs still kicking around here, so I'm not overly worried about it.
Because, again, this is a simulated franchise, so... You know what? Originally, we wouldn't draft, per se, the...
We go T.Y.? I love T.Y. I'm a big T.Y. Hilton guy. So I will never...
All I'm going to sprinkle on the shitting of Brown is that... Did you see his beefy strength with Schuster? Or
guys,
right now?
Idiot. You're an idiot. We're going T.Y. Hilton.
A loss in class. But...
He's a jackass.
Hey, T.Y. is my boy.
We're a reach? Really? With T.Y. Hilton? Really?
No.
That's,
he's top 10 receiver in the league.
That's stupid.
Top 10 receiver in the league.
You're a dummy. Don't be telling me this stuff. Now, let's get to our QB1.
Really, 5-year plan.
Should we go Drew Brees?
5-year plan.
I love me some Drew Brees.
As long as we get a strong backup,
yeah,
then yes.
I can get Drew Brees. Or, is there anybody off the board? Like, do we go Lamar?
Lamar would be very interesting.
We have 5 years. We said it. And we're going to keep saying it. It's 5 years.
Lamar will be great now and will just grow.
Yes, so ideally I'd love to see him like probably in his peak by year 3.
Which I think is up to him.
So we're doing Lamar.
Based on the fact that it will be fully simulated, I think that's totally up to him.
So Lamar with TY, apparently we're reaching again. We're thinking ahead of the game.
Understandable.
Here,
you know what, are we reaching when there's better players? Yes. But 5-year plan.
We have a 5-year plan.
5-year plan. It's like when you go to the banks, you're like, hey, here's your plan, here's your 5-year plan. Got it.
So we're seeing some names here that we've typically seen in the past. I do like Melvin Gordon III. Big fan of Melvin Gordon. We do need a halfback.
I hate San Diego player, but this is not the series for you to have biased opinions on players. No. Because it's a win, or it's a shit or get off the pot type of year in 2019.
You can say it every time. It's gonna keep happening. Okay, so the line looks okay. I'm not too worried. Oh, hello. No, wait, we're good here.
I think you just hit the...
I went the wrong way. Okay, so let's go back to all. So obviously we have a lot of open-ended. We have a middle linebacker, we have a quarterback, we have a wide receiver.
We only have 20 picks. That's the other thing if I didn't mention it. 20 picks is what we're going to do.
We're only going 20 deep. The rest we will do off on the side. How about Malcolm Jenkins? We get a good safety? Like lock that down? Or Eddie Jackson? Big player. Eddie Jackson.
How about that?
26. Solid safety. Zone. Good pick. Yeah, I thought so too. Let's lock down the safety spot. So it gets us 2 players on each side. 2 on each side of the ball. Obviously, we got to keep drafting smart here. See what's kind of kicking around.
I can get behind a Freeman. I can get behind a
Cam Hayward.
You can stay healthy, but again, this is a game. So,
Balbatonio.
Other very important thing that we learned, Jeff, that we didn't do in our last fantasy draft is team fits.
Yes.
Team fits is a very underrated thing that you have to take serious in this game.
100%.
So, let's be cognitive.
Can we get Mark Ingram?
I like Ingram.
Let's hold off then. I
like Ingram.
He should be available. I'm okay with Ingram being our guy.
So do you want to go on like the O-line or do you want to go on the defensive side of the ball?
So let's see. If we go positionally, my question really is going to end up, you know, what do we have still kicking around? So halfbacks are still rolling. Fullback, no. They're not going to go.
We'll get a solid 2.
AZ. Mine is looking still readily available here. So I'm not... Oh, wait. All right, yeah, okay. It did it again.
Yeah, there it is.
Right tackle, still looking okay. So the ends are readily available. Got Calais Campbell, Chris Jones. Hey, we are still early. There's going to be a little bit of everything kicking around, right? Yeah. Do we go linebacker?
You know what? Linebacker might not be a bad call. Sorry. Or I can go corner.
Yeah, corner's probably
I can get behind a solid secondary.
Yeah, we need a CB1.
I can definitely get behind any... I know McCourty.
Do we go Jimmy? He's 30. How I feel about Jimmy. I mean, you... Again, 5 years. How old's Hayden? I can go 29 Joe Hayden.
Yeah, he's a little...
He's going back to Cleveland. Going back to Cleveland.
Hey, that's where he excelled originally.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So...
We're going back.
Hey, we got an OG on Cleveland. Why not?
We do. We're bringing it back. Okay. That's done. Now we just keep just adding pieces, man. Be adding pieces. Do we?
Buckner's a great difference.
Yes. Tariq Cohen. Mark Ingram's still there. Okay, so not too worried.
I keep getting behind Gibson's. Great free safety.
Like, there's still some good.
I mean, there's so
lots of people. Like, I would love a good DT.
We're in 6th round.
Yeah.
There's going to be great options. Like, Trey Burton would be a fantastic weapon.
We do love Burton.
And honestly, tight end to me for a rookie quarterback is very important.
Okay.
Because it's an under threat that you can just...
We'll get Burton. Okay.
It's just a great play.
So, we keep moving on over here. What, a lot of stuff. The Madden draft has always interested me in how exactly it works out. Okay, so Ingram is at number 27 now. We locked down our halfback. You thinking maybe on the D line?
Yeah. Can you get like an edge rusher or a tackle?
I really like Trey Flowers. Really like Trey Flowers.
Again, we are not being...
We're not being particular.
Nope.
But he's also no longer a Pat.
I know.
Things happen, man.
Surprised.
Hey, you got to draft smart.
I did not figure you to...
That's what we're out here to do, man. Kerrigan. You know what? I'd love to get the O-line rolling through. I see Shaq Mason. Definitely okay to jump into that one.
Good boy.
Hey, if he protects, I want Lamar to be safe.
Generally speaking, I like to build from the left.
Yep.
But that's okay. Now you might want to look to see.
Ali Marpet. 5. Good power back.
I guess, yeah, our halfback is still. Okay.
That's 27. He's at 21 now.
Yeah, we can probably
shake it one more.
Yeah.
Take Ali.
Yeah, he's a scheme fit. Can't undervalue that.
No, we cannot. And that is definitely what we're battling out for in here, guys. Now, while we are...
quick 20 rounds, let me tell you.
It
We're
is.
halfway there.
You're on pick 20. Oh, round 10. No, round 10. Round 10. I got excited there for a second. Guys, while we are rolling through this, you know, you guys can let us know. What are your thoughts on our picks? I'm sure you guys have feedback. You know,
did we screw up going the young, unestablished quarterback? Should we have gone with the vet, like a Drew? I know. Right now, the team is kind of a win-now team.
Well, that is
from what I'm seeing.
Well, we have 5 years, right? Like, we're at that point where we got to start going. So now we are starting to see stuff roll off the board and quick. So we need to ideally make sure that we are addressing our needs. And right now, so we have a left guard, we have a right guard, we don't have a center. Defensively, we probably got to start rolling. Okay, center I'm not too worried about.
Mac is great. Is great.
Left tackle, we still got some half-decent guys. I'm a big Jason P guy. Old, though.
He's old, but he's been such a clutch tackle.
Joe's also old, 34.
Stanley, I can't get behind just based on the... I got nightmares.
Okay, so Lino... Dwayne Brown's not terrible either. Maybe we can hold off for Brown. Again, 5 years.
Solder's not bad,
Costanzo.
Even though he's 78.
Okay, so ideally, we can hold off there. What are we missing? Oh, free safety.
R1. We have a free. We need a strong.
We need a strong. So what's kicking around a strong safety? Cam Chancellor's there. Swinger Jr. has always been a guy we've gotten.
I can see Kenny. I can get behind Kenny.
Carl?
A strong. Even, you know, Patrick Chung. Again, but great. He's a scheme fitter.
I'm really feeling Swinringer.
Did us well.
He did us very well.
So I'm not against DJ.
Okay, let's lock it down. Let's get those safeties locked down. I think we definitely have to start assessing our needs again. Like, we're kind of one by one here.
I think we need a second wide receiver.
Like a wideout? Let's see what we got.
Yeah, this is the kind of area I think we should draft a second wide receiver.
For number 2?
Especially when you look at what's there. Like, they're not guys that are...
No.
I wouldn't necessarily build around Crabtree or Nelson anymore.
No, definitely not. You know what? We're starting to get a little bit lower here. But again, we are short term. And Crabtree, 30.
Boy.
That's what you need. You need that height. This one's not bad. I think you got to go Crabtree off the board. Get the red zone threat. He's a good solid number 2. 3 we can figure out kind of as we go along here.
I think that was a solid pick. I know you're thinking probably O-line, backup back, but...
Look at the left tackle position. So we still got some choices there. So what are our needs on the defensive side? So we need some ends.
Outside linebacker.
We need a DT as well.
Holy fuck, we're really weak.
You know what? Zadarius Smith.
He was a huge acquisition this offseason
25.
For the Packers.
Lock that one down.
That's actually a great pickup on him. I'm happy with that. That's a great little...
It's a great find for us.
That's a good nugget. I'm coining that term, a good nugget.
You go good nugget?
Yeah, good nugget.
I'm okay with a good nugget. Although I don't eat McDonald's no more, I'm okay with it. So we got right outside linebacker. Sean Lee would be massive.
He's a great tackler. Great tackler.
32.
Yeah. We're going to have him good for maybe a year, 2 years.
I mean, KJ Wright's there. I can't get behind him. Perfect. So I can do a Kendricks or a KJ. So maybe we can hold off here. Maybe let's get a CB2.
Like I said, you can figure 2 of them are always on the field. Time's a little old, but...
How about Carr?
I'm going to sprinkle in my Colt fan there. And let's go take a little peek up here. He's just a bit...
7? Yeah, he's an 80 only, though.
He'd be a great...
That's what I mean. I think from a 2 perspective, maybe you go veteran. Joseph a little bit on the older side. So is Grimes. I feel like Carr is just kind of the good balance. Yeah. In 32.
We'll get him for a couple more.
Not too shabby. We'll take it. 5 years. As we continue to roll through here, how many are we at now? Okay, so that's a center off the board, which is terrifying.
5 picks left.
5 picks, okay.
So we have to hone in on who we can...
Okay, so centers are still rolling. Alex Mack is still there. But again, I'm not overly worried. Okay.
Yeah, left tackle.
Go Dwayne. Scheme fit. Oh, wait, we said he was old. It was, oh no, he's gone too, eh? Sorry, definitely gonna be on the older side, unfortunately.
Hopefully he can grow to hit that 80.
Give him 29, but he's 77. The blind side is so tough. Like, you almost want to take best available, but he's 36. Brown is not as old at 33. Blind side, I think you got to go, like...
Need a strong presence.
Yeah, you really got to get that locked down. I feel like that probably balances out pretty well, especially with Jackson. Like we said, he is a rookie.
4 picks.
Don't want to take our chances. 4 picks. Okay, if you look at a center perspective. Okay, so I'm okay with Lindsley. Mike Pouncey's not that bad. But there's some guys here I'm not...
Unger, I'm not...
Yeah, I'm not overly worried. What are we looking at for right tackle? Oh, right tackle's not good. Okay, Donald Penn.
Got released.
Cornell, 32. Not terrible. Beltier, 31. 6.
Gotta be 76 or higher.
32.
I don't want to go below 70.
Well, it's Parnell.
And honestly, I think it has to be above 76. It has to be a scheme. Between Parnell, Deer, and pronounce S. I. But let's just say tie.
So, yeah, Parnell or Beltier?
I'd take the... Boy, I'd take... Oh.
Okay, Parnell it is. Locking it down. Good pick. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. We appreciate ya.
We got 2
picks that we're down to?
I just want to... 3 picks. Technically...
Okay, so...
What's the tackle?
We do not have a deep... That's bad news.
You need to... Especially... Well, you know what? In simulation, maybe they'll...
There's really nada. I mean, he's old. How about McClendon? 32. Not terrible. I like Cal Williams. He's definitely older. 35.
Al Wood's supposed to be a big player right now?
Is 31. Yeah, so not that big. 31? 30? He's 30. He's an 80. I mean, McClendon's 82. I know he's older. 34, yeah. So basically, you got McClendon, who's 32. Or you can go Corey Peters, who I believe I said was what, 30?
30.
Yeah, or 30.
Run stopper.
2-point gap. Go Corey Peters. Lock that down. Good pick. Thank you, sir. Okay, so what else are we rocking and rolling with here? Like, we've definitely drafted a team much different than our typical.
Center. I'd say, so we have 3 picks. I'd say we go center.
Like to solidify down the center. Lindsley? Probably what? 27.
Fair value.
Not bad at all. So
That's
can we push this off once more? Is my question.
Gotta be on the defensive side. This is without us even thinking a kicker yet.
Right outside linebacker.
And remember, we're simulating, so maybe that could...
Kicker's still there.
Okay.
Not even worried about it. Right outside linebacker. Yeah, this is probably... So Ben Gideon is one we definitely know is big. Thomas Davis is older. Tahir Whitehead, 28. Not too bad. Then Gideon, 23. So it's definitely on the younger side based on a build. Kiko Alonso's a pretty big name as well. A little bit older.
I feel bad for Kiko. I really wanted Kiko.
I'm really feeling we maybe take a chance. Go a little off the board, but younger. Has some growth potential. Ben Gideon.
I agree.
Makes the most sense, I think, for us. He's big. He's got speed. Should be able to kind of help out the squad.
It's going to be so curious to see this team being...
Yes.
We have no say in the matter. So, ideally, as Jeff, I'm going to let you do the last 2 picks.
They lock down that center. Yeah, so Lindsley's right about there. You know, Mike Pouncey or Lindsley? What's the age difference? I think Pouncey's 39.
Yeah.
Okay, so we lock that down.
So the interesting thing here in that, you know, we're going to be simulating is that so we're only going to be stopping really. Like, we will do a quick, like, oh, we lost last week. How bad was it? This is going to be episode 2, obviously, that I'm discussing. But we'll sim the whole season in episode 2. So we're going to kind of assess where do we hit? Did we make the playoffs, first and foremost? Who produced? Who didn't produce? During the year, we're going to discuss, did we make any acquisitions? Trade? These are things that you'll see in the future episodes of a fantasy draft. And that's kind of the exciting thing that we were hoping to pitch with this philosophy, this change in our production, if you will. And
the big one here, guys, is that, so as Chef Tom said, 5 years, 5 years. If we can achieve it, we keep rolling on. If we cannot, we will leave it up to our viewers to allow you guys to make it more challenging for us in our next version of this. So, it doesn't necessarily mean we're always going to do a fantasy draft. It might be a rebuild, taking a team that's current and making it happen in 5 years, right? Or is it going to be a situation where we might go back to the fantasy draft, but you guys might say you can't draft a player over a specific age.
They have to be in the league 3 years or less.
Bingo. Or you have to draft players only from one specific division,
which is something that I personally like.
So Chef Tom's been excited for that one for baseball, which will also be doing it in that sport and as well as hockey. And we're going to keep it going for you guys all the way through. Keep things fresh. Keep it fantasy draft. Keep it rebuilds. The key things that we feel like you guys have appreciated from the MMC.
So in theory, capsulize all that is that every team you'll only see us for no more than 6 episodes would be the max. That's with the draft
seasons.
And 5 episodes for the season. 5 episodes.
Constantly turning around.
If we don't win in that time. So at most, you'll see the same team, give or take tweaks, trades, drafts, 6 seasons, 6 episodes.
So I'm not going to go any further here because we said only 20 picks. You guys are going to have to tune in for the next episode to catch the rest. So Chef Tom, can you take care of our viewers here to roll it out while I just, I'm thinking about looking at the list here quickly. I'm not going to let you see who I'm picking, but just going to do a little bit of little reading, if you will.
So friends, thank you for joining us on this endeavor. Big changes, as you guys can see, from what we are used to and having play-by-play gameplay footage, a long discussion. So we're going to really be capitalizing, on our analytical behaviors and building teams. And that seems to be what you guys are looking for, and that's what we're going to hone in on right now. Q1 has been a success for us right now. Here's to the rest of the year. Guys, below, Jeff usually does the outro, so if I missed something, I apologize. But below, you will see all of our tags and partnerships. Obviously, Clutch being our main go-to place. Anything for your chair, desk, or the other thing that they just got?
They do everything, man. Yeah, sit-stand desks.
There you go.
They got chairs that do crazy shit now. It's insane, man. I love them.
So, highly recommend go check out Clutch. Obviously, we have a little promo there for you guys for a little savings. And then, other than that, I mean, you got Redbubble. Doesn't want to support, MMC brand, logo link. Obviously, Shawarma Nation, Jeff's go-to, which I feel like we are due for.
We are due for a shawarma.
We are due for shawarmas.
Can we do shawarmas on one of the episodes?
Hey, well, if we're simulating...
We are simming.
If we're simulating, my hands are going to need something to do. I'm going to need some, like, bread or something.
We need to do it. So, we are due.
Stay tuned for that bad boy. But, Jeff, I think I hit all the nails on the head there.
Sure did, sir.
So, stay tuned. Enjoy this new project, if you will. And, Jeff, what's your last words to the game?
Shooter, get out the pot! I keep it twirling.